My pulse quickens, my heart races, and my mind simply paces over the decision I haven't made. Will I or won't I embrace the will of change? My ancestors came and spoke to me. They feared that there was no true hope for me. So painfully they asked, "Dear child, why do you stand at freedom's door with the keys of equality and stare as if it is a mystery?" In impish defiance I replied, "I know not what awaits on the other side." My ancestor said, poor boy, do not be afraid of the new or the muddled. Do not stray from progression only to remain trapped in your own fears. For your current condition is the child of tradition. You see, you have been swindled into holding on to an intangible, being led to believe that it is infallible. Dear child, take with you this wisdom. If you hold on to something long enough, you choke it. Take care in suffocating your own beliefs, because if you follow blindly any creed, it is your children's children's children who will bleed. Trust us, we know. Now the escalating sound of my heartbeat is muffled by the screeching of my speeding tears. I have become tradition's plaything, and that to me is now clear. Wandering aimlessly trying to find what was lost, which, in truth, I never really had. Now this may sound insane, but I believe that change and tradition are one and the same. Traditions are born of history and generations past. The older the tradition, the stronger its grasp. And no matter how ideal a tradition, it must also change and sometimes be renamed in order to be maintained. So you see, you cannot have tradition without change, and you cannot have change without a tradition to apply it to. Now shuddering, I find myself faltering in thought. You see, my hand is trembling because my eyes see the formation of what my mind cannot figure. A child, a boy, and my likeness stands at the door. The ghostly figure lets words seep from his ears, for his mouth is stitched with red, white, and blue thread. The chalky words float seamlessly between us. Although in an airy state, the boy's words do carry a heavy weight. The others who have yet to form read for him aloud. You alone are the sum of all that is good and bad, right and wrong, just and unjust. All within you are possible. Only you can do and not do. We thought we could help, so here's a short list for you. Do not mistake pride for courage. Do not take credit for finishing what others have started. Do not secrete joy at the expense of another's pain. And do not compare yourself to He who created you. And do not forget that it is we who made it possible for you to be. And do not falsely praise us for 28 days and then expect our inspiration for 365. Do not throw stones from glass houses and not expect to be cut down. And do not denounce intelligence in your brothers and sisters by behaving like a clown. Do not bend, stretch, mangle, nor dilute the truth. However, do shed a tear when the moment warrants such. Do lavish your children with hugs and kisses, even when they say it's too much. Do make it a mission to partake in this human condition. And do take a stand when others around you have fallen. Do acknowledge your past, for it is the key to surviving your near and immediate future. Do try to gain knowledge from many, many, many sources. Do greet people with a blind eye and an open mind. And do remember this brief moment until the end of your time. My pulse quickens, my heart races, and my mind simply paces over the decision I haven't made. Will I or won't I embrace the will of change?